I'm about to begin my Halloween granny square sweaters. So yeah, let's get started. It's 2:30 in the morning and I'm going to be following a spiderweb granny square tutorial. It's August 3rd. I just made a second spiderweb. I'm about to learn how to make the pumpkin granny squares for the sweater. I took a huge break on my project and it's currently, I think, like September 4th or 5th. I don't remember. And I've done 4 pumpkins. I just need to weave in ends. I've done 2 spider webs. It's October 14th and it has been a hot minute since I've worked on it, but I am doing another one of my little spider web ones because I'm going to do, I think, 4 of each square type. Okay, it's currently 9 o'clock. I made those earlier clips at about like 6. So what I've done so far is I had started working on the ghost, and the tutorial I was following was, to say the least, trash. So what I decided to do instead is do, I forgot what they're called, where you just like add it on top of a granny square, and I'm gonna make 4 of them. I have 3 of them done so far and I'm working on the 4th. So I decided I'm gonna do a solid purple for the background of my ghost. Okay, so it's 10:30 and I have finished the solid background squares for the little ghost. Aren't they so cute? And I'm just gonna like sew them on. I finished one. Yes, he's off center. No, I don't care. It's October 15th. It's like 9 o'clock and I just finished sewing all of my little ghosties. Okay, so it's the next day and I've just finished 4 skull squares. This is what they look like. Okay, so I just made a solid orange one. I'm gonna start working on eyeballs. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
So I'm a little annoyed because I've just gone and made 4 of these things. Partly finished most of them except for like 2 of them. And they're eyeballs, right? Well, the pattern said to do 2 rows of this white, but that would make them too big. These are double crochets. And I was like, I don't want it to be too big. So I did one, and I asked my family, and they're like, yeah, it looks like an eyeball. But I was like, okay. Well, I redid it and had it to where I have half double, double, and then single. And they're like, yeah, no, that definitely looks more eyeball-like. So I have to redo them. This is why I need to test things out before I just start going on and making them.
I finished the eyeballs. What? Finished actually. I'm gonna add like red in them to really give them like a kind of crepey look, you know, Halloween-y look. I think this might be like one of my favorite squares yet. Just like an end of the day recap. So as of October 15th, I have 21 squares. I have 4 skull, 4 ghost, 4 eyeballs, 4 spiderweb, 4 pumpkin, and 1 solid orange. But I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I'm gonna measure them out tonight and then calculate. Did my little calculations, and I'm looking at roughly 100 squares for this project, and I have 21 finished, and I have like 15 days, but it's okay, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, these are my little calculations. Really professional, I know. I just did this spiral square and I think it turned out super cute, and I'm gonna do like different colors and stuff. It's currently 9 o'clock and finished up 5 spirals, so I'm gonna go ahead and show these. So they're in no particular order and I probably will show the one I've already done, but yeah. And I'm gonna make more, definitely. I really like this one. I'll probably make some more tonight. So what I've decided to do is I have 5 special types of squares, which is this, 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 and this, okay? Those are my 5 special types, okay? And I'm gonna make 10 of each of these, so that's 50. And then I'm gonna count my spirals and my solids as my solid type, and those I'm gonna make 25 of each of those. Another update I've decided to do is for the solids, I'm also going to do normal granny squares, you know, like the cluster 3 double crochet ones. So here is what I need as of right now. It's October 17th. Today I worked on 6 eyeballs, so that's going to make 10 eyeballs. It's currently October 21st, and I have not done much since that video. I have like 4 eyeballs with the red around them, and I have 6 that don't. So I'm gonna have to get to chug-a-lugging those out because I've got 9 days. I haven't done like any work. I'm a little worried. I think I might be entering soon a game of yarn chicken because this is what I have left. And I still have to finish the skull I'm working on and do 2 more. I don't think I'm gonna win this game. Just lost the game of yarn chicken. I managed to finish off that skull and do part of another one. Take the brown off of half of these skulls, make them a different color so it looks intentional. So like I have 10 total skulls, so I'll take 5 of them and put like black around it or something. First skull finished, and yeah, I'm obsessed. It looks so good. So I finished all of the skull squares, and here's just one of them. Okay, so I just ran out of the white yarn, but I was looking at my yarn stash and I found the same yarn. I'm pretty sure it feels exactly the same. So I had some more, probably from a different project, but yay! I get to finish it now. I like figured out like how many across I should have on each. I'm probably just gonna do 13, right? Well, I've been making these for a while. These were the first ones I made. That was before I had that set in mind. Well, these are 15 across. I'm gonna go back in and just fix them all. Okay, so I have fixed the borders on the spider web granny square, and I have this awful drawing, but it makes sense to me. So that's worked out now, and I went ahead and looked at the border all of the other squares. The ghosts are good, slash the solid, because the background of the ghost is the solid. The spirals are not good, and I need to figure out how I'm gonna fix those. Okay, so it's 6:44 and I have finished 6 of the solid red squares, and I started working on the ghost and I ran out of white. I have to use this, and it's like it's close enough in color to where you probably wouldn't notice. It's 7:30. I had to turn off my like big light because it was flickering weirdly, and so I turned it off. But I've just finished 6 ghosts. I have finished sewing all the little ghosties on. My light bulb just blew in my, so yay. As you can see, I've got my light bulbs fixed, but it is 3 minutes till midnight on October 21st, and I'm just gonna go through and say what I have done and what I need to do. As of the end of this day, I have 10 ghosts, 5 spirals, 10 spider webs, 10 eyeballs, 5 skull with brown, 5 skull with black, 4 fully completed pumpkins, and 6 partial pumpkins. It's October 22nd and it's like 8:40 in the morning, and added the outer rows on all of my pumpkins. I have finished putting the faces on all the pumpkins. I just need to do the stems and sew in ends. So here's this guy. I love him because he looks so sad. This guy's completely sewn in and he's angry. And I know a lot of them don't look like actual carved pumpkin faces, but that was kind of on purpose, because I ran out of time. This guy kind of looks like he's smiling, but he was supposed to just be like, but yeah, I might go back in and try to fix, but I think it's these little lines here, but like he's supposed to be. Anyways, then we have this guy. He's funny. Obviously he's dead. We've got this guy who's got 1 solid eye and 1 partial solid, or 1 not solid. He's got 2 little teeth. And then we've got this guy who's just like, so yeah, that's them. Okay, the pumpkin face with the like one solid, one normal, I'm gonna make that solid one an eye patch. So I'll go do that. Also for time, it's 4:30. He's just a little pirate pumpkin. Isn't he so cute? I have sewed in all of the ends for the pumpkins, and so that completes all 10 of the pumpkins. I made some solid black ones. I made 2 of those, and then I went ahead and did the little bat that I'm gonna put on a granny square, and it is so cute. Look at it. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with it. I'm a dingus that does not finish the pumpkins. I still have to add the stems. Okay, now the pumpkins are done. I've added all the stems. I have not sewed in the stem ends, but I'm not going to right now. It got dark real quick out there. Oh my goodness. It's 9:14 to 9:15. I made 2 of these. 1 of these. This is brown, by the way. 2 of these. 2 of these. And 2 of these. I have made this bat and put it on that solid orange I've had. I made this purple solid and put this witch hat on. Made 1 of these. I have completed all of my pumpkins, and everything else is the same from what it was yesterday. This is what I have completed so far. Some of these, if I showed them, were wrong. I just corrected them. But this was the 16th, what I needed, and this was the 21st. It's just my needs changed, so I went back and changed those so it wouldn't confuse me. My needs as of today are 19 spirals, 10 solids, and then 4 grannies, 4 solid colored grannies. Today is October 23rd. I just got home from school and I popped off at school, let me tell y'all. So I did 7 spirals while I was at school today, and I figured out the border situation. So this is just a normal spiral, right? Well, it has 11 on each side.
So what I did is I decided I'm going to go around and single crochet using one of the colors in the spiral, and in every corner, because it's not like a real kind of corner, I'm going to put 2 single crochets rather than 1, which brings it up to 13 on each side.
So let me go ahead and show. There's this one, and again, some of them aren't finished with their borders, but this one is so much fun. I love that. That one. This one got a black border. This one, which I already showed, red border. This one with an orange border. This one with a purple border. And this one, no border yet. So I've got a lot done. It is October 23rd and it is 11:30 at night, and I have just finished all of the spirals mostly. So I still need to add the border on a lot of them.
What I have done as of today is 24 spirals. I have 12. I have half of them with borders, half of them without. I have 10 ghosts, 10 eyeballs, 10 pumpkins, 10 spiders, 10 spider webs, 10 skulls, that is 5 brown, 5 black. I have 2 red grannies. I have 1 red solid. I have 2 purple grannies. I have 1 purple solid with an applique of a witch's hat. I have 2 black grannies. I have 1 brown granny. I have 2 orange grannies, and I have 1 orange granny I have 1 orange solid with a bat applique. Here's the little picture. And yes, those say Granny, not Granny. I kind of got lazy to pick it up a pen. So, what do I need as of today? I need 10 solid squares and 4 grannies. And of course, adding the border to those 12 spirals. But it's only Monday. And I already have planned out my colors for my grannies and for my, well, I need to plan my solids, but yeah.
It's October 24th, and I have finished putting the borders on all of the spirals, and I've made red granny, black granny, 2 white grannies, which isn't a lot, but I did spend most of the day putting border. Oh, and I also did a solid, sorry. I also did a solid black. It is October 24th, and it's nearing midnight, and I have officially completed every single square. I have 10 eyeballs, 2 solid black granny squares, and 3 granny squares solid colored black, 2 purple granny squares, 3 solid purple granny squares, and one of them has an applique of a witch's hat, 1 brown granny square, 2 orange granny squares, 3 solid orange granny squares, 1 with a bat applique, 3 red granny squares, 2 solid red granny squares, and 3 solid white granny squares, and 2 granny squares. And then I have all of my spirals, which have been completely bordered, but just realized I said final recap and then didn't recap all of them. So I have 10 eyeballs, 10 skulls, which are 5 black and 5 brown, 10 spider webs, 10 pumpkins, 24 spirals, 13 granny square, 13 solid granny square, 10 ghost, and I want to say that's it. Whew. Let me just look at all of that. I just realized something. Sorry, I've been wearing a headlamp. My skulls aren't the correct amount. I've been sewing them together, and I come to the skull, and I'm like, what's going on here? It's 15 on each side. And I had to go back and fix some of the eyeballs too, and I have to go through and fix all of them. Also, I made too many squares. I don't know how, but I have 4 extra squares. Whole mess. It is Thursday, the 26th, 7th. I don't know what day it is. It's the 26th. It is October 27th, and today I fixed all of the eyeballs and all of the skulls during school, and then I sewed some more. This is what I have done. And now you may be wondering, why is there a big hole here? Well, that's because I'm also having to fix all of the spider webs, because I realized they were too small and they were just stretching weird, so I just added like an extra row. Front panel has been completed. Let's get a good close-up look. I sewed 3, and that's all I'm doing for tonight. So it's currently around 1 o'clock, and I finished the back panel, right? And I was looking at it and I was like, that's weird. It looks weird. And remember how I said I had extra? This is 5 by 5. It needs to be 6 by 5, so I have to go back and add a whole other row. Love that for me. Yeah, I hope it doesn't mess everything up. I have now fixed the sweater and added that extra row on the side. Okay, it's October 28th, and I have finished both sleeves. Here is one of the sleeves. I don't remember which side. Here is the back piece completed. That's the front piece, and then here's the other arm completed. And I'm gonna sew in ends and then sew it together tomorrow. So it is like 8 o'clock, and it's Sunday, October 29th, and I have a quick update. I finished, mostly. clarify mostly. I have to sew these in a little bit more, and I have to sew in loose ends that are some on the inside, see like that one and such. And I'm gonna make the cuffs a little bit tighter, but yeah, I'll do a full like show when I'm completely finished, but I made it. So it is Monday and I'm wearing it today because it's dress up week at my school, and I forgot that tomorrow was toga day. So I can't wear it tomorrow, but today is dress as your future profession. And I plan on being a teacher, so it fits. Completely forgot to do a 360. So here is the full 360. I hope y'all enjoyed this. It was very tedious and time consuming, but I think it turned out amazingly. So yeah.